Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be talking about one of my favorite topics in the world, and that is fragrances. So behind me you will see that I have some of my favorite fragrances that I love to wear, but their prices to me now only me Lara, like they make me feel a bit like uneasy. I don't see myself as a mother now spending that much money on a fragrance just to smell good for that day or whatever. Like I'm using my money on different things now, I'm spending it more wisely. So I also have beside them some, I wouldn't call them dupes because they didn't call them dupes. So some fragrances that are inspired by the raw materials in these luxury fragrances. So I'm going to be smelling them, and I'm also going to do a 1 hour scent test again, just to let you know what the dry down is like. But first, let me talk about the brand that is inspired by these luxury fragrances, and that is Blossom Perfumery. Now they are quite affordable. I'm not gonna lie. They gave me, I got, no, they didn't give me because I bought it. I bought 5 fragrances, 30 ml for like around £40. So I'm not expecting, guys, just to let you know, I'm not expecting the longevity, the projectivity to be as great as the luxury brands. But some luxury brand perfumes I want to wear daily. I want to wear every day, but I just don't want to replace them with my munties. You know what I mean? So it came in a beautiful recyclable packaging, and as well as it gave me a list of all their fragrances, and they are numbered. So we're going to get into the first one, and the first one, which is behind me, is Dolce & Gabbana The One. And I love this fragrance. It smells to me like a honeysuckle, like it's got vanilla notes. And I'm not a vanilla babe, but it's got a lovely vanilla note to it. And it's like a hearty, ambery type of fragrance where it's like, to me, it gives me pretty woman vibes. It gives me, maybe if I'm going out for like lunch with the girlies and it's like spring, summer, not winter in my opinion, even though amber's, it gives winter, but for me it's more of a spring summer scent. So the number is 158, and to be honest, the bottle is really pretty. So let's see how close it is to Dolce & Gabbana The One. So I have my blotters. So first I'm going to spray Dolce & Gabbana. Now I'm going to spray the alternative, so that is Blossom Perfumery, and let's see how close it is to Dolce & Gabbana The One. I did 3 sprays, I think I remember, so let's do 3 as well. Oh, oh, okay. Personally, it gives the same punch at the beginning as Dolce & Gabbana The One, but this one is a lot sweeter and soapy. Yeah, it's a lot more fruity, but it's not 100% giving me dupe. Is very much given inspired by. I'm gonna leave this for an hour, and I'm gonna see how it like dries down. But the top note gives a punch, and I'm smelling a peach note, which that's not in Dolce & Gabbana.
Stop the cap.
In terms of similarity to the D&G The One, I will give this a good 6 out of 10. It is not close enough for me upon the first spritz. I'm gonna move on to my next, one of my favorite spring summer fragrances. I don't know if you can see it behind me. Givenchy Irresistible is a bad boy thing. I love this fragrance because it's so girly, it's so feminine, it's so soft and sophisticated. I have been testing out the inspired version from Blossom Perfumery, which is number 427. I have been using this for the past couple of weeks, and it turns into a skin scent very quickly, which means its projectivity and longevity is not the same as this at all. So you really do get what you're paying for. Like when you buy this, you're going to get this lasting a lot longer than you get any type of dupe, because they're not using the same raw materials. But I'm going to spray it, and we'll get into what I think about it. I'm actually getting pissed that I'm spraying 3 because I'm just wasting. Oh my god, I love this. So this one, obviously we know it's gonna last longer than the inspired one because I've tried this already. When I first used this a couple weeks ago, I felt like it smelled exactly the same on the first spray. But with this now, maybe it's the paper, I don't know. It's got more like a lemon touch to it. It's got like a fresher note inside this that doesn't make it as sweet as Irresistible. Yeah, and it's really faint. It's not as strong as Irresistible. To me, from just this and my experience with it, there's no longevity whatsoever. Is gone. It's gonna be a 4 out of 10 for me. 4, 5 out of 10, because the longevity really doesn't help it, and the projectivity too. The fact that it doesn't project as much as I wanted it to. Yeah. Okay, so next I'm going to go into a fragrance of mine that I really loved in 2021. I think it was a blind buy actually, and it's Dior Poison Girl. I bought Poison before and it's too heavy for me. It didn't give me enough. You know, I don't know what was happening. So when I saw Poison Girl as more of a lighter, flirty, fun version, I will list down again the raw materials and everything to whichever side I feel like. Yeah, I thought, let me go for it. I'm starting to get more of the vanilla and tonka bean now coming up. So at the beginning, it was really light. I don't know what's happening. I'm sure my perfume just needs some more love. It actually kind of reminds me of D&G The One. So maybe I do have a taste in terms of when I'm talking about floral, fruity scents. But yeah, this is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous fragrance for me. Again, it's nice and light, perfect for spring, summer, perfect for being that pretty girl at a party, perfect for being that pretty girl at a dinner. It's such a cute girl vibe. It's a shame that it's called Poison because it's like, excuse you, but I love this fragrance. Okay, so now I'm going to compare it to number 72 from Blossom Perfumery. This is a little bit darker. It has nice color too. I like that. So let's spray and see if we get similar notes or a whole different bag of sand. A bag of sand. Oh, this is a good alternative. In terms of the first spritz, yeah, at first I couldn't smell anything, but this is really close to Poison Girl. Really close. Obviously on the skin is going to be different. Obviously I'm going to smell the dry down in an hour. I'm going to smell how it really matures over time. But for now, in terms of the first 3 sprays, the first 10 minutes, it even has a stronger and a more fresh projection to me. Like I'm smelling it straight away. This is really close to it. And I think I would layer this with D&G The One for sure, to be that sweet. Yeah. This is a good 8 out of 10. Like this for now has been my favorite. This is such a good version of it. Ew. So here we have Amber Nui, and this is my baby. I don't use this much. As you can see, I got the 50 ml, I believe. And I got this like 2.5 years ago. So I don't use this much. I love to layer this. I love to use this as my base layer before putting anything that's sweeter, that's more powdery on top. This fragrance right here, for me, I don't know if it's me, what I eat, how I move, but sometimes this fades after a few hours. And it's like, I feel like I need to top up. But with the price of this and how I feel right now financially, me can't be topping up. So it does have some Damascus rose in this, and I love it. I like the May rose, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, Damascus rose. I love all these types of roses because they hold such a warmer note into fragrances. They add this beautiful welcoming note into fragrances, and that the fact that it has Damascus rose, it's just up my road for sure. Oh, and you know what? Now that it's been sitting for some time, I haven't sprayed this in a while. It's giving me more of a masculine cologne type of fragrance. It's smoky. It feels like there's incense in there. It's such a beautiful fragrance. But let's compare it to Blossom Perfumery. I don't know, my lid is shaking. Maybe it's me. Amber Nui. Wait, let me get some coffee, because damn. Oh, okay. This is not something that I would smell and instantly think of Amber Nui. It's I don't know. It's got like they've put some sort of lemon in there. It's really giving bathroom cleaner. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just wouldn't say it feels like it's inspired by what I've just sprayed on here. But I'm not gonna lie, the projectivity on this is a strong fragrance. Whatever this concoction is, It's very strong. I love the scent of this, but it's definitely not a fragrance that I would say is a duplicate of this, or it's a dupe of this. Not at all. Not at all. It doesn't have the ambery notes. It doesn't have the incense type of vibe. It doesn't have like the smoky, fiery type of scent to it. It has like sandalwood and lemon. As a standalone fragrance, I'll give this a good 7 out of 10. Because I would like this. I like to use men's fragrances, to be honest. This is lovely. It's like a cologne. This is perfect for the weather that we have right now. But comparing to this, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give it a good 4 out of 10. I will come back to smell the dry down, but no, even the 3 out of 10. So we're gonna go into the final countdown. We're gonna go into the final one, and that will be Ombre Nomad. The reason why I love this down is because I can make this my own. I can literally layer this with so many options that I have in my drawer, in my little stand for fragrances, and make this my own. It will always add beauty to fragrances, unless you put like a ridiculous like lemon scent on top of this, and you're done. But I'm telling you, Ombre Nomad, purchase it. Yes, the price is pricing, and I really don't think I can get anything close to it, but let's see. I don't think I'm going to spray Ombre Nomad more than once, because I think if I spray it 3 times with how strong this fragrance is, I won't be able to smell anything else. So I'm going to spray it once. I can smell it already. I love the softness the raspberry gives it. It makes it fruity. It makes it more welcoming. It doesn't make it feel like you are smothering someone with oud, you know? It can be so easy just to do oud and just sell it to people, but to make it a creamier version, a softer version, a more feminine and welcoming version, it takes work. So I'm now going to try the Blossom Perfumery version, and let's see how it turns out. It's close. It smells very synthetic though. It smells like I'm smelling like fresh plastic. It gives like a new toy plastic type of scent to it. But to be honest, it's surprisingly closer than what Amber Nuit is to the Christian Dior. It's not as strong as the original, of course. It's not as strong, and it doesn't smell as smooth. Like, you could tell there's natural raw materials in that compared to this one. You can smell some sort of synthetica, and I don't mean my wig. But this is not a bad alternative, especially when you're talking about being budget friendly and trying to smell as close to luxury as you can. This surprised me. I don't think the longevity is going to be there, because I can really smell from the projection. It's not the same. But yeah. And the thing with this, I wouldn't know how to layer it because it has that synthetic smell to it. So I'm going to give this one a good 7 out of 10 if you don't mind the hint of like plastic smell you can smell. I don't know if it's a me thing. It's not as silky, smoothie, milky, creamy type of texture and scent as Ombre Nomad. It has more of a type to it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to come back in an hour and let you know how each of them are smelling. And yeah, let's see how it goes. All right, y'all, I'm back. It's an hour, even over an hour. It's nearly 5 now. So I'm going to smell the fragrances again, the blotters again, and see how close they really are to the originals. Okay, D&G the one. So here is the perfume, Blossom Perfumery, and this is the original. Oh yeah, you can really smell the vanilla now. Yeah, very sweet. And this is given more pink lemonade. So this is kind of similar, but it is a lot sweeter. So if you want a sweeter alternative in its dry down, I wouldn't be mad at this. In terms of comparison, I'm going to give this a good 7.5 out of 10. We are going to do Givenchy Irresistible. So I have the original over here. I have the dupe over here. Let's smell. Oh, okay. So it's now cleared up now, and it's just very crisp floral sweetness I'm getting here. And this one doesn't smell as light clean. I feel like I've lost it a little bit on the paper already. So over an hour, And I feel like I said to you earlier, it turns more into a skin scent very quickly. Now that it's dried down, this is definitely like a 4 out of 10 in terms of comparing it to the original. It is not something that will give you a long-lasting scent, projection, anything. And also, I feel like the first spray is when it really smells like the original, and then after that, it just gets lost, unfortunately. So here's Poison Girl, the original, and remember it had like a tinge of pink to it, so oh, now it's softened up. Now I can smell it more. And let's compare it. Again, it's the same thing that I've been saying. You can smell the synthetica in these. But this is good. I'm going to give this a 7.5. I have the original here, the dupe here. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, now I'm getting more like a cigar lounge type of thing with a lot of people's different fresh fragrances merged into the room. So now you get the amber noir type of scent. I get where they were going with the inspiration, but it's too fresh. There's too much lemon zest to this. It gives me cleaning palette. This is a 2 out of 10. So now we have Ombre Nomade by Louis Vuitton. There's the original one, and we have the Blossom Perfumery version. So let's try and see if we're going to end up on a high note, or oh, I'll get back to you note. Okay, so I don't need to put this close to my nose. Gosh, it's so strong. And that was one spray. It's itching me to say this. I can smell that it's really influenced by Ombre Nomade, for sure. This is not bad. I can still smell the plastic though. I don't know if it's because it's on paper. And I'm gonna give this an 8.2. So here's the end of the video, guys. And yeah, I really enjoyed this, to be honest. I want to make this a series, but I have so many fragrances currently that I just feel, what would I do with another 10 bottles, another 20 bottles? So I'm just thinking maybe I need to do giveaways or think about, you know, gifting it to people that I know and love. But let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. Blossom Perfumery, I will give you a thumbs up for sure in terms of packaging, in terms of being economically friendly, environmentally friendly, all of that. Like financially, it doesn't burn your pockets. It's nice fragrance to stand alone. It's all about the longevity and the projectivity, but obviously with dupes and for the price, I get what I get. If you know a dupe down below, please let me know. And I will see you in my next video. See you. My voice cracked. Ew.